If Helge Ritter's dream comes true, this could one day be reality. A robot waiting at home, eager to be of service. But in order for a machine to be a true help to humans in daily life, it needs one thing above all: empathy.
That requires a whole set of skills. The robot needs to perceive its surroundings, and it has to understand what I want. It needs a model for my expectations and wishes, and ideally it should be able to respond, and maybe sense if I'm impatient, if I'm in a hurry. Basically, we're trying to incorporate the skills of a good butler into a robot.
Being able to grasp and manipulate objects is just one of the skills that robots are learning at Bielefeld University. Household objects are designed for human hands, so a robot needs to develop a real feel for the task. The researchers are about to watch their robot perform a prescribed sequence of actions.
Who screwed the lid on so tightly? The lid is stuck. He won't be able to open that. We can see how long children have to practice before they can use their hands skillfully. Robots today are still lagging far behind. Even after years of development, they can't achieve the same level of skill.
And the Bielefeld Group's robot hand has only 170 tactile sensors. That's just 1% of the number on a human hand. But finally, it manages its task. The research robot is also supposed to learn many other complex tasks. Like a small child, it's being introduced to simple communication skills.
Just like at school, interest is lagging a bit. Take a look at this. Look over here.
In this experiment, the robot should perceive and respond to what it's shown.
The green one goes in the blue one, yellow goes in green, and the red one goes in the yellow one.
In another experiment, the robot is supposed to recognize which words are being emphasized to derive the meaning. The goal is to design a robot that can communicate with humans as naturally as possible.
We've come a long way, especially because we aren't focusing only on the technical aspects. We're interdisciplinary, so we also work with linguists and with psychologists to look at how humans perceive the robot and what we need to improve to lower the barrier between human and robot, so as to enhance communication and cooperation between the two.
This kind of research is especially advanced in Japan, one of the reasons why Helge Ritter pays a visit. Osaka is a center of robotics research. The high-tech sidekicks can even be seen performing at a local shopping mall.
I've seen lots of robots already. I didn't expect to find so many.
Why are the Japanese such big robot fans? At the Sumiyoshi Shrine, Helge Ritter meets two of the country's leading robotics researchers. They say part of the reason can be found in Shinto, the traditional Japanese form of spiritual worship.
The Japanese have an animist tradition, and they believe every object has a soul. Our clothing, the camera, the microphone, they all have a soul. That makes it easy to accept that a new and artificial creature like a robot can also have a soul.
This robot lives in Minoru Asada's lab. It's one of Japan's most sophisticated robots. It's still learning how to do new things. Right now, how to swing. And its outward appearance is modeled on that of humans.
When you're considering the development of human intelligence, it's important to design the robot's appearance to be as close to that of humans as possible. That way you can thoroughly investigate the influence of human form and skills on intelligence.
Is it a robot or human? Hiroshi Ishiguro's laboratory has created several machines like this one that are uncannily human in appearance. It's controlled by an operator with the help of a camera and a microphone.
For about 2 seconds, you don't notice it's a robot. Only then do you realize it's an android, meaning an anthropomorphic robot. And another surprise is when it starts to talk. Then it seems even more human.
The researchers from Bielefeld and Osaka are planning to collaborate on the robot of the future. Will the robot need to look human to be accepted by people?
When you try to reproduce a human face but don't quite manage it, it looks like a diseased human face, or in the case of a robot, like a zombie, and that's frightening to us.
And that's why the researchers at the Bielefeld Institute developed a robot with an appealing but not too human face. The scientists call it Floby. They're using it to study the role of facial expressions in communication between humans and robots. With its rounded features, large eyes, and small nose, Floby's face arouses the nurturing instinct. And tests show it's well received, both in female and male form.